The 7 biggest ways people waste money. Paying for insurance you don't need. This is one that often goes overlooked because many often think the more insurance, the better. But certain forms of insurance are just not necessary for most people and can lead you to spend unnecessarily. These insurance products might be a waste of money. 1. Identity theft insurance if your credit card comes with built-in protections from fraud. 2. Most credit cards, like the Cashback Citi Double Cash card, do. 4. Children's life insurance, as children don't usually have assets to protect. 5. Most child life insurance policies have a savings component called cash value that can be used to pay for college or a down payment. 6. On a new home, but the fees outweigh the rate of return and it's better as a parent to invest your money elsewhere. 7. More importantly, open a 529 savings account or make sure you have an emergency fund to cover your child's costs. 9. Rental car insurance if your typical car insurance has coverage that extends to a rental car. 12. Collision insurance if your car is older and not worth much. 14. Depending on your deductible and damage. 15. It might not make sense to have collision coverage on your insurance policy. Refinancing your home too often. With interest rates slashed to near 0%, now is certainly a good time to refinance your mortgage for a lower rate. But avoid doing it too often, as it can come with a lot of loan fees that may negate any savings you get with a lower interest rate. If you have good credit, can afford your monthly payments and have equity in your home, refinancing makes sense. Just remember to factor in the costs that are associated with the refinancing. Then see how long it would take to make up for the cost of the fees. A better interest rate on your mortgage can save you money in the long run. Making minimum credit card payments when you can afford more. If you can afford to make larger payments toward your credit card bills or even pay your balances off in full, you should. High interest debt quickly compounds and can get out of control. If you have other debt in addition to credit card debt, prioritize the one with the highest interest rates. If the interest rate is in the double digits, it might be a good idea to pay more than the minimum to eliminate overall debt more quickly. By making only the minimum payments and carrying a balance month to month, you end up paying a high rate of interest, and your credit card balances quickly balloon. Giving too much power to emotional spending. Emotional spending happens on occasion, especially during times when we are seeking comfort. Of course, there are going to be times when you want to treat yourself and buy something new. That's human nature. If emotional spending puts you into debt or throws your budget off, that's not okay. But emotions change all the time, and you shouldn't hand over the wheel or let them pull you in too many directions. That's a surefire way to drain your resources. But making a habit of it, whether it's positive or negative emotions or both, can be disastrous to your financial situation. Paying for unused memberships and subscriptions. Free trials for a new fitness app, streaming service or subscription box can be a good way. As many Americans adjust to work from home lifestyles, now is an opportune time to reevaluate your lifestyle and spending habits. Evaluate whether you're utilizing the subscriptions you're paying for in a way that makes them worth the money. Even subscriptions or memberships you're aware of might not be worth the money. Prioritize the subscriptions or memberships you use regularly, putting them into categories such as fitness, entertainment, news, dating apps, lifestyle boxes, etc. To check out a new product or service without having to fully commit upfront. But just as easy to sign up for, a free trial is also easy to forget, especially if you use the new service only for the first few months. Paying for convenience. Planning ahead can help you save money on all kinds of things. Here are some ways you can better plan ahead so you don't end up paying for the convenience factor while traveling, whether over the holiday season or in general. 1. Look up gas prices online to find the cheapest prices. Gas stations very close to highway entrances and exits often charge much more than gas stations further away. 2. Just make sure you don't drive too far out of your way to get the cheaper prices and waste fuel in the process. Pay checked bag fees on budget airlines, such as Frontier or Spirit, in advance. Paying to check bags after booking the flight can be significantly more expensive. Keeping up with the Joneses. Keeping up with the Joneses, or living beyond your means as a way to gain status. She admits that this lifestyle creep and comparing oneself to another happens all the time with her clients, and is a big reason they get into debt. While it's hard to avoid comparing your life to others in a world abundant of social media, try to be true to yourself, your lifestyle and your budget. No two financial goals are the same because the road to reach that goal is likely very different. is an incredibly common way people waste money. It's easy to feel pressured to buy certain things because others around you have them. For example, you'll pay a lot more for snacks you buy at the gas station than you will if you just bring treats from home.